The Honourable Member for Conception Bay East, Belle Isle.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I stand today to acknowledge a resident of my district who has recently been acknowledged for his contribution to the music industry and the culture of our province. I speak of Mr. Ralph O'Brien, who was recently awarded the Lifetime Achievement Award for Music NL. Ralph's band, the Sons of Erin, were formed in Newfoundland in 1968, and it wasn't too long before Ralph became a pillar of strength for the promotion of our music culture and the development of skills for the up-and-coming young artist. Ralph and his band mates are the godfathers of Irish Celtic style of Newfoundland traditional music. Ralph and the Sons of Erin took music from the kitchen and put it on the stage. Ralph has remained the leader of the Sons of Erin for the past 50 years. We must also recognise Ralph's other contribution to developing and promoting the next generation of traditional Newfoundland musicians. Through his entrepreneurship with his owning and operating Erin's Pub for nearly 3 decades that saw hundreds of musicians entertaining and developing their talents. His venue helped launch the careers of many traditional Newfoundland musicians such as Great Big Sea, Shanniganuk, the Irish Descendants and Rum Ragged, to name a few. His love of music and love for Newfoundland continues as Ralph continues to entertain and serve as a music ambassador. I ask all members in this House to join me in congratulating and thanking Ralph for his years of dedicated service to the music industry and to our province. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
The Honourable Member for Harbour Grace, Port de Grey.
Hear, hear.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I would like to recognize all participants and volunteers involved in the 31st Annual Peace Poster Contest. On November 15th, the Bay Roberts Lions Club celebrated 8 young artists from All Hallows Elementary in North River, Amalgamated Academy in Bay Roberts, Holy Redeemer Elementary in Spaniards Bay, and St. Peter's Elementary in Upper Island Cove. Approximately 180 students from grades 6 to 8 participated in creating a poster to represent the theme Kindness Matters for the annual Lions Club International Peace Poster Contest. Judges Lion Ivy Pinn, who was also the Peace Poster Chair, and teachers Corey Morgan and Robin Newhook had the difficult task of selecting 1 top poster and 1 honorable mention poster from each of the 4 schools. The 4 winning posters created by Jessica Smith, Jane Margaret Evely, Cassie Keats, and Lauren Foley will advance to the district-level contest on November 22nd at 2:30 p.m. in St. John's, hosted by the Waterford Hospital Lions Club. Mr. Speaker, it certainly was a wonderful event and dinner to honour all involved. A special thank you to the Bay Roberts Lions Club, and congratulations to all of our students. Keep up the great work. We are proud of you. Thank you.
Hear.
The Honourable Member for Fortune Bay, Cape Lahune.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I rise in this Honourable House to extend congratulations to the Father Michael Francis Hayes Council number 7127, Knights of Columbus in Harbour Breton, who recently celebrated their 40th anniversary. Formed on June 4th, 1978, the Council recognized the tremendous dedication of members that are still on their roster today, who achieved the 40th milestone as well. I commend Knights Robert Cody, Roland Rogers, John George, Edward Whittle, Thomas Cox, Raymond Hines Jr., and E.J. Gale for their outstanding citizenship and commitment to improving the lives of everyone in their community. Today, I would also like to throw a special bouquet to Brother David Drake for achieving the distinct honour of Knight of the Year in recognition for his significant role in their service program and involvement in all aspects of the Council. Hats off to Mr. and Mrs. Thomas Hickey, who received accolades for serving as an inspiration to the Council and the community. We thank them and every Knight wholeheartedly for their activities and giving freely of their time and talents to ensure the success of Council programs. I ask that all honourable members join me in wishing the Father Michael Hayes Council a very happy 40th anniversary and thanking these dedicated Knights for such outstanding service, and I encourage them to keep up the fantastic work. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
The Honourable Member for the District of Harbour Main.
Mr. Speaker, I rise in this Honourable House to recognise Parsons & Sons Transportation, a business in my district whose spirit of giving has reached global proportions. In February of this year, Jenna Jarrett of the We Care Foundation approached Parsons about purchasing a second-hand school bus to donate to the children living in Nigeria. Terry Parsons, one of the owners, was quick to let the We Care Foundation know that they didn't need to purchase a bus because he was willing to donate one. It was a no-brainer, Terry said. In addition to the bus, Parsons and Sons went a step further and initiated the collection of books, clothing and school supplies. The outpouring of support for this endeavour was incredible. The bus and the supplies were shipped to Nigeria in June of this year. A second vehicle also made the journey because of all the donated items could not be fit on this bus. Mr. Speaker, this is such an inspiring story. I commend Terry and Scott Parsons, staff members, Kim Hewlett, Krista Pitcher, as well as everyone. You contributed to the fantastic gesture of kindness and generosity. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
The honourable member for the district of St. John's East, Vidi.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I am delighted to recognize an organization that works tirelessly to serve the community. The Gathering Place was recently inducted into the Duke of Edinburgh Hall of Fame, honoring exceptional volunteers. As a non-profit community service centre that provides health and social supports to those who are homeless or precariously housed, the Gathering Place has approximately 2,000 guests. With over 1,000 volunteers annually, the wide-ranging roles that volunteers fill is truly incredible. Everything from assisting in cooking and serving meals to running a clothing boutique, hair salon, and computer room, to providing professional services, including medical and dental clinics and counseling. Nominees for the Hall of Fame were assessed on criteria including role, impact, reach, engagement, and inspiration. I ask all honourable members to join me in thanking the Gathering Place, including Executive Director Joanne Thompson, the board, the staff, and the incredible volunteers for all they do for the community, and congratulating them on induction into the Duke of Edinburgh Hall of Fame. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.